In the US, over 1,200 more people have died from COVID-19, raising the total to nearly 96,000. Worldwide, the death count has crossed 338,000, while infections are over 5.2 million. More in this report.
As the number of cases and deaths from the novel coronavirus start to plateau, more countries ease the restrictions. In the US, New York State has dropped the absolute ban on gatherings of any size. Governor Andrew Cuomo has issued an executive order saying up to 10 people are now allowed to be together as long as they abide by social distancing guidelines. US President Donald Trump has also urged state governors to allow the reopening of places of worship.
Today I'm identifying houses of worship, churches, synagogue, and mosques as essential places that provide essential services. So I'm correcting this injustice and calling houses of worship essential. I call upon governors to allow our churches and places of worship to open right now.
The World Health Organization says South America has now become the epicenter of the pandemic as Brazil's death toll rose by 1,001 to over 21,000. Brazil's confirmed infections exceed 330,000, overtaking Russia to become the world's second hotspot for COVID-19. In Chile, poor residents staged protests demanding food aid to cope with the lockdown in place since late March. Peru has also extended its state of emergency and a nationwide lockdown to fight the pandemic until the end of June. Meanwhile, Britain has introduced a 14-day quarantine for all international travelers from June 8th or face a $1,218 fine for violation.
International arrivals to self-isolate for 14 days. That is the incubation period of the virus, so that if people have become infected overseas, we can limit the spread of the virus at home.
Elsewhere, China has recorded no new COVID-19 cases on the mainland for the first time since the pandemic began in the city of Wuhan last year.